What's up, everybody? It's your boy Mortgage Mike here. It is unbelievably the 19th of January, 2025. So as far as stick-to-itiveness for my YouTube channel, gonna have to ask for a lot of grace because I looked and my last video was the 20th of September. That's 4 months ago. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm sure you've all just been on pins and needles. Actually, I know a few of you are like, hey, bro, where you been? So I wanted to just do, I don't even call it a quick video because I don't know how long it's going to go, but just to fill you in on some of the highlights over the last several months. So the last time you saw, I was halfway back from Virginia in 5408 Romeo. And just like you were on the edge of your seat, I have no doubt. Well, I'm happy to tell you we made it all the way back, and it was only an extra day. So that's awesome. And once we got it back, then it was kind of like rehab time. Not really rehab time for the plane. Also, I mean, but there were some things that we wanted to do to just kind of upgrade it, and so we got like a GI 275 engine monitor system in there to handle the manifold pressure and oil temperatures and some of that stuff. We had to put an aileron trim kit on it, and it seems like it had been in there for a long time. If you can believe this, I flew a whopping 8 hours in October and November combined, which honestly was like about as much as we flew in one of the 2 days we came back from Virginia. So not ideal. But what else happened in the last couple months? It wasn't all just flying. I mean, I got the license, right? And it was great because I've been able to fly my friends around and my wife and one of my two daughters so far. The other one is going to get up there soon, I'm sure. But it's just been really cool to just enjoy it. That's one thing that my examiner said when I passed the tests. He's like, I understand you're probably going to want to go get more ratings, but just enjoy this one, or you're going to find my large foot. No, he didn't say anything like that. That was good advice, though. So we did that. In October, or the end of September, we went with a couple to Oktoberfest in Munich and spent about a week driving all over God's green earth in Germany. And it was green, and it was beautiful, and it was a really fun time. And then I believe it was about mid-November. I've got a friend named Ron, and what's up, Ron? I know you're a subscriber. What am I, 70? I love it. And we went to Vegas together, but we didn't do it the normal way we used to do it. No. Let's make it more complicated. So I got on a Frontier flight. I flew from Denver to Ontario, California. He picked me up. The next day, we got in a plane, a Cessna from his club, and we flew it to Henderson, Nevada, and then Ubered to Vegas for a couple nights, and then flew home. And I'm going to tell you, there are cheaper ways to get to and from Vegas, but that was a story. That was a cool trip, and kind of check that one off the bucket list, because Ron got his license, I think, 4 years ago, maybe going on 5 years ago. And so it's cool just to see his young friend. He's like 3 months older than me. His young friend come and make it right by getting his license too. So that was an awesome trip. And then, the holidays were kind of in the way. Not in the way, but it was just a crazy time for the end of November through the end of 2024. I hope that you guys all had an awesome end of the year and that your holidays were merry and bright. And what else? Oh, so during that time, I was like, my plane's not really flying so much because it was in maintenance. And I did get in what's called a Redbird simulator for 16 hours so far. You can use 20 hours of it towards your instrument time. And so it's a full motion simulator, kind of fun. Went in there with my instructor, Bill, super cool guy. And it's been fun just kind of going on to the next stage and learning more about the instrument stuff. And so instrument, people have been always kind of confused. Even my wife goes, wait, so are you really flying blind? No, you still have to be able to see the instruments, but you're basically trying to navigate and fly the plane just based on the instrumentation in your panel and not necessarily on ground references or looking outside at all. So they make you wear these super sick shades. Look at this. And you can see, like, I can look underneath, but I can't see up here because it's all frosted out. So while you're flying, you can only see the panel, and you do this for hours and hours and hours at a time. It's different, but it is making me a better pilot, and I'm totally enjoying it. So the other thing you need to do, just like I did with the private, is you have to get your there's a written test for the instrument rating. So I took that after much studying over the last couple months on Saturday morning, which was yesterday, and your boy passed it with a flying 88%. Little known fact here about aviation, they said 87, but I missed 7 out of 60, and that's an 88.3 there, FAA. So I'm taking credit for the 88 on that one, feeling pretty good. And so now it's just getting back up there and doing all of the, just building some time and learning the maneuvers and shooting approaches with just instrumentation. Are you bored yet? I hope not. It's pretty exciting. If you know, you know. And if you're bored, that's okay. You probably already checked out and tuned off. So all that said, I'm just trying to get in there as much as I can. So contrary to the approach for October and November, December and January, only through the 19th of January, I have 40 hours in the air, which is kind of awesome. And January itself so far is just shy of 32. So we're going to see how many more hours we can squeak in here. It's snowing, it's cold. A lot of things have gotten in the way from just getting up there consistently. But I'm committed, or maybe I should be committed, or maybe both. But that's where we're at. I have so much video and so much content and so many pictures, and I'm just feeling kind of lazy about putting them all together and putting it out there. So I guess if you really want it, comment below and I will pretend I didn't see it. Just kidding. I hope you guys are well. I have missed the feedback. I've missed doing the videos. And to all my girls and guys over there at the Denver Jet Center, thanks for following. It's really kind of the sweetest thing ever when they go, I call for fuel and they're like, where have you been? Seriously, like, are you okay? Is everything okay? Do we need to send help? So I know I owe you guys like at least a box of donuts or maybe 7 at this point. So keep following, subscribe if you haven't. I will do better going forward. It's a new year, same me. None of this new year, new me thing. So be kind to each other and love y'all. Talk soon.